here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the final new season premiere we'll ever see of Smallville. For those of you who don't know, Smallville has been my favorite TV show for, I don't know, 6 years, and you're gonna say, well, what qualifies you to review Smallville? Because I've done one review of Smallville before. So here are some reasons. I literally used to be obsessed with Smallville. I had an entire wall in my room covered with Smallville pictures. I have all of the DVD sets except for the newest one. So, well, these first four are really worn and well used, trust me. I actually made it to the Ultimate Top 40 Smallville fan they had about 3 years ago, and I actually got season 6 for free because I made it to top 40. I've been to Smallville, Kansas, like the actual city where it has like Superman statue. I couldn't find the picture to show you guys or else I would have put it up. I memorized like Kryptonian, how to write it at one point. So needless to say, Smallville is a huge part of my life, and all of my friends know me as like that nerd girl who loves Smallville and Superman, so that was the reasons I'm qualified to do a Smallville review. So let's get right into the episode. I love that there were a lot of nods to the past. First of all, in the opening credits, Tom Welling's credit in the corner actually had a picture from the pilot where he's on the cross with the kryptonite necklace, and I almost fell off my bed. I was so excited about that. When Clark saw Lex, I'll talk about that later. In the cornfield, he had a white suit on, which is another nod to Hourglass, which we saw in the future where he became, you know, the Lex Luthor we all know and love from the comics. Jor-el also told Clark, you know, I told you to rule them with strength, my son, and that is like a direct quote from Rosetta from season 2. And of course, we all have to do the nod to Jor-el brought Clark back, or Clark got brought back. That reminded me of Hidden from season 5 where Clark died and came back, and I just want to throw this out there. Jor-el has been the biggest pain in my ass for 8 years, and I am so done with that man. First of all, you know, rule them with strength, my son, that is where your greatness lies. You will be a god among men. And then it's like, you have a destiny. And then it's like, find these crystals. And then you need to come train, but you gotta say goodbye to the rest of the world. And then I'm gonna bring you back, but I'm gonna kill Lana and your dad. Like, I'm just so sick of Jor-el and all of his crap that he does to Clark. You want him to be a superhero? You don't. Clark finally lives up to his destiny, and then you say, oh, you are the one that's gonna be the biggest dark side in the world. Not loving that. So Jor-el needs to, he's on my top 10 least favorite characters list this week. Let's talk about the Lex storyline. I was really upset that they were going to do this Morgan Edge cop-out with Lex, where like an older version of Lex is cloned and young Alexander. And I was like, okay, get him being an older version so he doesn't look like Rosenbaum. But I didn't like it. But as I watched the episode, he really warmed up to me. The character who played him, and I don't have his name, but I'll probably put it in annotation, I've watched Smallville for a long time, and I've watched Lex forever, and the way that he talked, the inflections, and the way he said lines were kind of like how Michael Rosenbaum said it. And rewatch the episode if you don't know what I'm talking about. But the way he talked to Clark, like he did it the way Michael Rosenbaum would have hit that line. So I did appreciate that. But the young Alexander and Tess thing was just weird. I also love that Lois was really kind of quirky with Clark's secret, and it wasn't like, I remember when Chloe did it, it was kind of similar, but with Lois it was more cute, like, oh, I dropped this pencil, and then she went under the desk, so I love that. Chloe's disappeared, and for those of you who don't know, Allison Mack is only coming back for 5 episodes this season, so her disappearing in the first one wasn't really a big shocker, but hopefully she'll get back and she'll have a proper send-off like everybody's hinting to. And last but not least, let's get to the Superman costume. The one at the end, I love that it was in the fortress. I'm a little scared to see Tom Welling wear it if he wears like the full-on suit, but Brendan Routh made it work, so I'm hoping that, you know, it won't be too weird. I love that it's the exact same costume. For those of you who don't know, it's the exact same costume from Superman Returns. If you couldn't tell by, if you look in the costume where the S emblem is, they're all made up of tinier S's, so that's a dead-on giveaway. But plus, at Comic-Con when I watched the footage, they said it was the exact same costume. Great way to end the episode, great way to start the season, and I can't wait to see what happens, especially with Darkseid coming in as the villain, which I'm not extremely happy about, but that's okay. Tell me what you guys thought, and I will be recapping Smallville the entire season of its final season. So be looking forward to that, and I'll see you guys soon. Please subscribe. Bye!